Go ahead and lie down onto your side and then onto your back with the blanket under your sacrum, that part below your lower back. And your therapy balls will be within reach. And we'll just take a moment here with your hands on your belly. Take a few breaths here. See how your body is feeling today. You can have your knees bent, or if you want, you can straighten your legs out. Maybe close your eyes and take a few slow, mindful breaths. Notice which parts of your body are available to your breath this morning. And particularly, see if you can feel some breath happening between your shoulder blades. So just notice how your shoulder blades are resting on the floor, and they have a bit more weight than usual because we have our hips propped up. So as you inhale, try sensing some movement in between your shoulder blades. On the inhale, they're gently sliding away from each other as your ribcage expands. And on the exhale, they're coming back to where they started from. Beautiful. So take one of your therapy balls and stick it under your left shoulder blade, closer to the lower edge of the shoulder blade. So here we'll find the bottom corner of the shoulder blade. And it'll be sort of right on the edge of the torso. And you can sort of poke around there and try to sense the shoulder blade and then stick the ball under there. And then release your arm down. And then start moving your upper arm along the floor, up and down a few times. Make sure you feel some pressure from the ball onto the lower corner, lower outer corner of your shoulder blade. And you're welcome to adjust the positioning of your ball. Just find some sensation there. Nice, and then reach your arm up. The arm is relaxed. Now see if you can reach your arm towards the ceiling. Feel how your shoulder blade has moved away from the spine, and then the pressure is less on your therapy ball, and then pull your arm back down with your elbow straight, and then you'll feel that pressure on the ball increase. And then reach the arm up, and then pull it down, up and down. The elbow stays straight. And then reach up, and then pull down. The elbow stays straight. Find that slide and glide of your shoulder blade on your ribcage, up and down. Breathing through the nose. And then relax the arm down, your elbow soft. Again, glide it along the floor a few more times, massaging the shoulder blade with the ball. Nice. And now take the ball and switch over to the other side. So under your right shoulder blade, closer to the lower corner of your shoulder blade. And then start by moving your arm along the floor with the elbow soft. And you can add gentle rotations at the shoulder. Just see what feels natural, and if you can find some sensation on that, at that lower outer corner of your shoulder blade. Your arm is like a seaweed, nice and soft. Make sure you feel some body weight on top of the ball. And I'll reach the arm up, and we'll reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulder blade move away from the spine, and then pull the arm back. And reach towards the ceiling. And then pull it back. So the arm doesn't move up and down, it reaches straight up. I mean, towards your head or towards your feet, it reaches straight up and then straight back down. Notice if the top of the shoulder wants to hike up to your ear, try to keep it sort of tucked into your back pocket. So we're keeping the shoulder blade on the same plane horizontally, but we're moving it away from the spine and back towards the spine. Up towards the ceiling and back towards the floor. And then relax the arm down, elbow soft, glide the arm, sort of slide it along the floor a few times. Maybe even switch the positioning of your ball a little bit and see if you can feel something different there. And now take two balls and stick them under those same spots, but now on both sides. So the lower corner, the lower outer corner of your shoulder blade. Then we'll reach both arms up. So both balls, Gordon, are now in those same spots. And we'll reach both arms up and then pull them down. Elbow straight, try to direct the eye of your elbow, the eyes of your elbows towards midline, in towards each other, right? And as you reach back, try to keep the shoulder blades from sliding up to your ears. The tops of your shoulders stay down and your elbows stay straight. So reach up, 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 up. Create some space between the shoulder blades. They're now lifted far away from the floor. And then you pull back. And your neck stays relaxed. Your rib cage stays relaxed. It's just the shoulder blades gliding away from the spine and then back towards the spine. A couple more times. Very nice. Now bring the arms out to the side and both arms are now like seaweed. So move them in whatever direction they want to move right now. Just feel some pressure over the balls. Notice the sensation. Make sure you're breathing through your nose. Beautiful. So take both balls out and we'll stick them. I'm going to turn around so you can see. So we'll stick them just below the base of our neck. And they'll sort of stay together like this. So you're on your back. Your hips are still slightly propped up. And we're sticking those balls just below the base of your neck. And you're going to interlock your fingers at the base of your head. Your knees are bent, feet on the ground. So you might feel quite a bit of pressure here already. Make sure you're breathing. Your head is slightly off the floor. You're supporting your head with your hands. And just gently glide side to side. Moving your torso side to side, sort of shortening the right side of your body and then the left side of your body. And then if you want to work a little bit more pressure, if you can tolerate it, press into your feet and lift your hips up and away from your blanket a couple of inches. And then you can again sort of sway side to side, shortening one side of the body and then the other side of the body. Gliding parallel to the floor. If this is too much pressure, keep your hips down. You can bring your elbows in and pull your head in gently and slowly pressing your head into your hands. Allow the head to release towards the floor. Allow the elbows to open back out and then bring them in again. Pull your head in so that your chin is almost touching your chest. Again, you can gently move side to side here.
And then go back down.
And then bring the elbows in again, inhale. As you exhale, bring your head up with your hands, tuck your chin in. And slowly release the head back down. One more time, elbows together. The head is heavy and you're pulling your head up with your hands. Your chin tucks in. And as you exhale, you start pushing the head into your hands and you allow the head to win. And then relax, take the balls out, put them off to the side, and just take a moment there. All right, so resting on your side, have your knees bent. If you want, you can stick something between your knees if your hips don't feel comfortable, just being knees being stacked. So connect your palms, and we're gonna reach the top fingertips past your bottom fingertips, nice and long, so your top shoulder blade moves away from the spine. Reach, reach, reach. And then slowly glide that arm back. Allow your upper torso to open up towards the sky and reach the arm back. And your top shoulder blade will rest on that blanket or your gorgeous ball behind you. Beautiful. And now fold your top arm in again. Glide it along the bottom arm and reach your fingertips past your bottom fingertips. Reach. So your top arm is much longer than your bottom arm now. You keep reaching, feel that space between the right shoulder blade and your spine, and then pull back. So you're gliding the arm, the top arm along the bottom arm, and you're opening the torso up towards the sky. Beautiful. One more time. So gliding your right arm along the left arm, and wait for your right arm to become much longer than your left. Reach, 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 reach. Beautiful. And then slowly pull back. Lovely. Come back to center. Hold into one of your therapy bowls. Allow your upper back to open towards the sky. So your bowl is in your right hand. Pretend you're holding a big dog on a leash. So you're not allowing that shoulder to relax, your right shoulder to relax. You reach it back behind you, but you keep that shoulder joint snug, like you're ready for that big dog to pull on the leash. And you start this snow angel moves. You squeeze your ball and you move your upper arm down towards your hips and then slowly up towards your head, gliding along the floor, not resting on the floor, but a few inches off. And again, you decide how much effort do you need to apply here to feel that shoulder joint snug. So you're not relaxing, you're keeping it engaged, up and down, like a snow angel. Keep squeezing the ball so the arm is engaged. Then you can look towards your right hand. Sort of follow the right hand with your gaze. Beautiful. Okay. And now roll back onto your side. Keep squeezing the ball. We're gonna rotate the arm in. We're gonna reach it back behind us. We're staying on our side now. And we're going for an arm rotation, for a shoulder rotation. Reach it back as far as it would go. Then rotate, opening the armpit up towards the ceiling, up and over your head, and complete the circle in the front. You're still holding that big dog on the leash, so we're not letting that shoulder to move out of the joint. So pull the arm back. The arm is in internal rotation when you reach back. Your torso is right on the side, so we're not rolling back when we reach the arm back. Armpit opens up and over your head. Beautiful. Keep squeezing the ball. So one more circle. Your elbow is straight. You reach back. Pretend you're tucking the shoulder blade into your back pocket. Reach back. Rotate. Feel the doming sensation inside the armpit. So it's nice and round. Up and over. Beautiful. And then bring the ball down. Put it off to the side. Now move your blanket away for a second and rest your head all the way down on the floor. Hold onto your ball again and reach your right arm towards your right heel so it's lining up with the long edge of your body. Now slowly bring your head up so your neck lines up with your spine. Squeezing the ball and reaching the ball towards your right heel. Then slowly release the head down and feel that lengthening through the side of your neck. You keep reaching the ball towards your heel. Beautiful. And slowly bring the head back up. Inhale. As you exhale, you start lowering your head down and you're reaching the ball towards the heel, so you're lengthening the side of the neck. Beautiful. One more time, lift the head back up. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the head down while reaching the ball towards the heel. Tuck the chin in slightly. Notice if your chin started sort of pointing up a little bit. Tuck the chin in. And then bring your head back. Let's roll onto our back. Your blanket under your head. Take a moment here. See how your right shoulder blade is joining. Does it feel a bit more available, a bit more alive? The whole right side, the right arm, the right shoulder. Beautiful. Okay, so onto your side, push yourself up, and we'll switch sides. So the coach's ball or your blanket will go behind you or your bolster. Decide if you want something in between your knees. So we'll start without the ball, but have the ball within reach. Make sure you have enough height under your head so that your bottom shoulder doesn't feel like it's all sort of bunched up, right? So your left palm is on top of your right palm. And you see how your arms are even in length right now? So we're gonna reach the fingertips of your left hand forward so that your left arm becomes nice and long, longer than your right, than your bottom arm. And then you pull it back and you roll your chest open up towards the ceiling and you reach that left arm back. Nice gentle inhale and you fold the arm in and glide it along your right arm. Reach so that your left arm is much longer than your right. Reach, feel that space between the left shoulder blade and the spine, and then pull back, gliding. So pull back and then slowly open. Beautiful, one more time. In, so you're back on your side and you're gliding the left arm forward. It's much longer than your right now. And then you glide it back and you rotate your torso open, reach. Make sure the arm doesn't fall back. It's still slightly engaged so the shoulder feels like it's together, it's contained. Beautiful. And then pull back. Now grab your ball. Open the chest towards the sky with your knees still stacked. Squeeze the ball. Make sure the shoulder feels like it's contained, like you're holding a big dog on the leash and you're ready for the dog to pull. And start those snow angel moves. So up and down along the floor while squeezing the ball. The eye of the elbows pointing up towards the sky. Breathing here. A few more times. Beautiful. And then reach the arm forward. Go back onto your side. Reach the arm forward towards the screen and rotate your arm in. And then start your circle by reaching the arm back behind you. Reach the arm back behind you. You stay on your side now. Reach back. When it doesn't go any further back, that's when you start rotating at the shoulder Opening the armpit up towards the sky, up and over. Holding that big dog on the leash. And again, reach back. The arm is in internal rotation. Rotate the arm on its axis, up and over your head. If the dog on the leash image doesn't really work for you, think of tucking the shoulder blade, your top shoulder blade, into your back pocket. So we're trying to keep that shoulder blade still while rotating at the shoulder. Keep squeezing the ball. You stay on your side. You're not letting your chest rotate open. One last time. Reach. Beautiful. Okay, and then put the ball down. Go over to your back. Take a moment here. See how your left side is doing. And we'll do that next stretch. So we're gonna go back onto the side, push the blanket forward, and then slowly release your head all the way to the floor. Your ball is in your left hand. Reach the left arm alongside the body. Tuck your chin in slightly. And then start lifting your head up till you feel your neck is in line with your spine. And then slowly, slowly release the head down while reaching the ball towards your heels. Notice that active stretch here. And then bring the head back up. Keep breathing. And then down. And then one more time, up. And down. Beautiful. Okay, now release. Now we're making our way onto our hands and knees, and we'll take a few moments to move around here in whatever fashion your body wants you to move. So you can go around in a circle over your hips. You can run and arch your back a few times. Pushing the floor away actively through your fingertips, through your knuckles, through the balls of your hands. Go nice and slow. Notice how your spine is moving here. Walk your hands over to the left. And then do a few rounds of rounding and arching your back here. And over to the other side. See if you can really slow it down and feel your spine curling and uncurling one vertebra at a time. Make sure you're pushing the floor away through your hands. So we'll fold the blanket and we'll go down to our elbows. And we'll make sure that the elbows are right underneath our shoulders. You can interlock your fingers or just let them be. And then see here how the chest wants to drop towards the floor. Let's make sure that the lid on our egg is closed. So we're not rounding, but we're making sure that the lid is closed, right? I'm not dropping it down. So that will require gentle engagement through the core here, like the bottom edge of your rib cage is pulled down towards your hip without losing the curve through the lower back, right? From here, see if you can inhale and release the chest down, but don't drop the chest. So we release the entire torso down by allowing the space between the shoulders to shrink.
And then you push through the forearms and the space between the shoulder blades widens. Inhale. So the whole torso moves down, but we're not breaking in middle back, right? Exhale, push. Widen between the shoulder blades. A few more times. Inhale, shoulder blades move in towards the spine. The rib cage stays stacked over the pelvis. Exhale, push. Widen between the shoulder blades. Inhale, release. Try to allow the shoulder blades to slide in towards the spine. Exhale, push. Next time you're going down, try to keep the tops of your shoulders away from your ears. See how they want to shrug in? So inhale. They glide in towards the spine. The ribs are inside your belly. They're not popping out. Exhale, push. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Just the shoulder blades moving. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now you can rest your forehead on your fists here. Take a moment. And then press yourself up. Curl your toes under. Roll over your toes and make your way up to standing.
Okay, so we're gonna start passing your object around. So it's your book or your yoga block. Keep your elbows straight and notice when you reach your arms back, does your lid on your egg wants to pop open. So keep it down, right? Your elbows straight. So if passing the object, holding onto the sort of the longer sides works really well, try to flip the object like this and see if you can reach the object on its shorter side. Keep your elbows nice and straight. And then switch, go the opposite way. And as you pass it behind your back, try to lift your arms a little bit higher. Does this still work for your arms? Try to keep your shoulders straight. Your elbows straight. And see how the neck wants to kind of fold forward. So keep your head right on top of your shoulders. Beautiful. Now the next time you're holding the object behind your back, make sure the weight is even in the soles of your feet and your lid here is closed and your head is right on top of your neck. Now see if you can lift your arms up without letting any of that arrangement go. So the head is on top of your shoulders, your lid is closed, keep reaching your arms up. So here what feels really good is moving your head side to side gently. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Let's see how the back of your neck is doing. Keep reaching the object up behind your back. And then try ear to shoulder. Nice and slow. And then let's try a nice gentle circle. With your chin along your chest to one shoulder up. And then switch sides, go the opposite way. Again, try not to let the head fall forward. Beautiful. Oh, relax. Let's shake your left arm. So hold your object on your left hand. Reach it so slightly down and 45 degrees behind you like this. Make sure you're not popping the lid open when you do this, right? Slightly behind and you'll feel some stretching through the back of the arm. Your head is right on top of your shoulders. Rotate your head over to the right shoulder and then tuck your chin in. Keep reaching your object slightly away from the body. Try to straighten the elbow. 2 breaths here. Tuck the chin in. Beautiful, and bring it in. Let's switch sides. Your object is on your right arm. So down and slightly behind you at 45 degrees. Palm up. Make sure the lid is closed. Now looking towards your left shoulder. Tuck the chin in slightly. Breathing here. Beautiful. Come back to center. Okay, switch hands again. So we'll do the teacup exercise. Hold on to your object. So try not to hold on to it, right? We're not gripping where the palm is completely flat. We'll reach it forward. Widen your stance to have a wide base of support. So send the elbow out to the side. Bring the object between you, the side of the body, and your elbow. And then reach it back. And bring it in. And reach it forward. Try not to grab onto the object, right? Be honest. Your palm is nice and flat. We're rotating at the shoulder to reach it back. Very nice. So in, forward. Oh, we're almost out of time. One more time on this side. Beautiful. And then switch. So if you want to chat after the class, you're welcome to join in 5 minutes or so. So we have 30 seconds left. Keep rotating. I invite you to rest, okay? So you do a few of these, see how this side is doing, and then rest on your blanket. So you go onto your side, and then the blanket will go under your sacrum. Allow your knees to come together, your arms relaxed by your sides. And take a few moments here, gently inhaling, exhaling. Take a note of whether there's movement available between your shoulder blades when you inhale. As your ribcage expands, your eyes are closed, your jaw is relaxed. Your belly gently expands on the inhale. Your ribcage expands. And then softening, letting go on the exhale. Notice if there's some tension still in your shoulder blades and allow them to soften into the floor. A few more breaths here. Lovely. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See you next time.